Thank you all, and welcome. I have the pleasure of following such awesome talent. Tom Pickett, I lead global content operations at YouTube. I get to work with great content creators around the globe and learn from them and work with them to help create great channels on YouTube. And I got to say, just India content is awesome, tremendously awesome, and I just can't believe what I just saw there. So I'm going to talk today about audience development. Having great content is just the first step of the game, and building a channel on YouTube takes expertise and work and engagement on the YouTube platform. So let me start by just talking about a few different principles that we've learned over the years about how to build loyal audiences on YouTube. The first is to really think about optimizing for the platform. Every new medium requires a different set of engagement, a different set of tools. And it's great to see people like IPL thinking about how do they create different type of content and different type of engagement. The second thing is cross-promotion. I can't tell you how important it is to be able to move audiences from one platform to the other and figure out how to work with others who have audiences and work together to build that audience. The third principle is really about creating buzz. How can you create the kind of content that people want to come back to and share with their friends? And last, loyalty. How can you get them to come back over and over to your channel? Again, content is the first piece of the equation, and then building that audience is the biggest challenge that most creators face. I could talk for days about how to do that, and we have many examples, and I'm going to give you resources to go to at the end of this. But I only have about 8 minutes to tell you a few things. So we're going to focus on the first two levers, and I'm going to walk through just a few examples of some channels. Two from India and one from the US, and talk about some of the things that they have done to build great audiences. As Danielle already mentioned, T-Series, amazing music channel, crossing 1 million subscribers. Half of those subscribers were built just in the last year, and they're seeing amazing performance on YouTube. We're going to talk a little bit about Hoopla Kids. They have a channel, educational type of content and some other stuff. Again, over 200,000 subscribers. Half of that has grown in the last year as well. So we're seeing a tremendous amount of acceleration. And the last channel you may or may not have heard of, it's Jimmy Kimmel Live. He produces a late night TV show in the US, and he has demonstrated how you can really work across TV and extend that audience to the YouTube platform. So let's start with T-Series and talk about optimizing for the platform. Along with the great music videos that T-Series puts out, they're bringing extra special content, behind-the-scenes type of content to give a different type of experience on YouTube and start to engage and have a conversation. So let's look at the first example of some of the type of content that they're producing.
The only thing that I wanted was obviously Farah Khan to compose the song. She's the best we have.
I cannot complete my film without having her choreograph one song.
All right, so you can see they're kind of given a different angle, a different look, feels a little bit more personal. And they're building that kind of content, but not only are they producing the content, they're starting a conversation on YouTube. If you look here, you can see T-Series has started the first comment on that video and started to engage. They got 25 likes on that specific comment, just showing appreciation that they're actually starting a conversation and engaging on the platform. So that's the first step, is starting the conversation and continuing to be involved in the conversation. The good news is, on YouTube, you can also figure out whether what you're doing is working. A great engagement metric for engagement is comments per 1,000 view. How often are people commenting on what you're uploading? And they're getting close to 2 comments per 1,000 views, which is about 38% higher than the benchmark for top channels globally in entertainment. And the last thing, on YouTube, always you get metrics, right? And so in the end, how does this impact their viewership? And what you see at the end is they start to see these spikes. As they engage more, they're starting to see these spikes, which turn into subscribers and viewership over time. So to summarize, on T-Series, the key is involving your audience, right? It's about giving them a range of ways to participate and really starting that conversation. Absolutely critical. I'm going to go to... Whoops.
Hi kids! We're gonna have some fun with colors today. Get ready to click on the right answers. What color is the banana? Yellow, blue, green. Awesome! What color is the strawberry? Red, blue, orange. Don't
You
worry.
can stop there. All right, so we jumped to the video there, but this is Hoopla Kids, and what they're using is a feature we call Annotations on YouTube. What it allows you to do is hyperlink to other videos, and it's a platform that gives you a tremendous amount of flexibility and options to really engage and get people to lean into the content and play. So this is another angle. These guys are using a different technique, and in this case, it's actually really important, again, to listen to the feedback that you get. They actually found that people didn't understand how to use annotations, so they created another annotation explaining how to do that. And again, what matters is viewership. And you can see quite an increase since they've been trying to upload more of this interactive content. They actually have over 31 million monthly views now, where the benchmark for the category is about 3 million monthly views for top education partners. So I'm going to go to the last example. There we go. So again, I talked about Jimmy Kimmel Live. He does a late night show in the US. And he's come up with a way to really engage his audience and ask them to do things on YouTube. And then he's going to bring that content that they produce on YouTube back into the TV show. So let's roll the clip.
We have something fun for you tonight. On Halloween night, I issued one of our now famous YouTube challenges. This is where I'll ask our viewers to videotape themselves pulling a prank on their loved ones and post it to YouTube.
We ate all your Halloween candy.
So it's a short clip, but basically asks people to upload videos pulling a prank on your kids, and thousands of people have uploaded videos. Many of them have gone viral on their own, and he brings the best back into the channel, into his TV show. Now, look at what's happened for him. He has over 750 million views to date. He has over 500,000, 500,000 subscribers, and he's really figured out how to move people from his TV audience to YouTube and back in a masterful way. Here's the example here. So some of the videos that people have uploaded have 4 million, 5 million views on YouTube. Now the beauty of this is every time anybody sees one of these videos, they're also likely to go to Jimmy Kimmel's channel and start building that audience. So it really completes the cycle. And this is just one way to think about it, but it's a very effective technique that Jimmy's been able to use with his audience. So just to close on this, cross-promotion, whether you have an audience on TV and you want to bring them to YouTube, you really have to think about leveraging that audience and think about creative ways to use the platform and move that audience from one place to the other. I'm going to end here. Again, I gave a very brief set of examples that hopefully get you thinking about what it takes to engage audiences and build audiences on YouTube. We have a great site, youtube.com/playbook. And if I can leave you with anything, I hope that you will all write this down and check this out afterwards. We have all of our best practices that we've learned. Again, content is half the game. Building your audience on YouTube is the other half of the game. So please go there. With that, I'll turn it over to our next speaker. Thank you.